Archangel Michael says, something powerful is circling your name in places you never expected. There's a whisper among powerful circles, and it involves you. Someone who has spent years in the public eye has uttered your name with reverence, and it's not by accident. Your identity was mentioned in a conversation that wasn't meant for your ears. This was behind grand closed doors, where futures are decided and destinies are sealed. They spoke of your aura, your essence, and the reason why you're different from the rest. It wasn't flattery, it wasn't rumor, it was a recognition. A recognition born not of gossip, but of observation and realization. They had seen something in you that not even you could completely understand. You may feel like no one's watching, but you have no idea who has already taken note. This person, this figure known across continents, was stunned by a single detail about you. And they've told someone else, someone higher, someone capable of rewriting your fate. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They were drawn to you, not by coincidence, but by divine pull. They've seen countless faces, shaken thousands of hands, but something about you made them pause, and from that pause, your name started echoing in influential circles. It's not just admiration, it's curiosity mixed with awe. They couldn't forget your presence, even long after the event passed. And the more they thought about you, the more intrigued they became. A file with your name on it has been passed around a room filled with decision makers, not a scandal, not a warning, but a profile glowing with unseen potential. Your image appeared in a vision they couldn't shake off, even if they tried. Now someone is tasked with finding you. Not for questioning or concern, but for an invitation into something unthinkably grand. You've unknowingly become part of a story far greater than what your current life reflects. Type Amen to get blessing 807. Archangel Michael says, this was never random, your life has always been a waiting room for something larger. That moment when they saw you, they said, that one. They're marked. And from that point, your journey started bending in strange, mysterious directions. They know your name, but they don't know your full power yet. They only saw a glimpse of it, something in your smile, your stride, your silence. But even that was enough to shake their certainty and ignite their interest. They want to meet you again. They want to sit you down and ask you about your thoughts, your dreams, and your fears. Because they know someone like you doesn't come around often, not in their world. Their assistant has already begun the process of reaching out. Emails are being typed. Flights are being arranged. Timing is being perfected. Type Amen to get blessing December 21st. This isn't a job opportunity, it's an unveiling. They don't want to hire you, they want to elevate you. Your name is being prepared to stand beside legends. They're not just inspired by you, they feel guided toward you. The famous one has even changed parts of their schedule just to know more about you. They're making moves quietly, but soon everything will unfold rapidly. Right now, you're still in your old setting, familiar rooms, known faces. But a massive shift is heading your way that will rearrange everything. This isn't about luck, it's about calling. They confess that your voice haunted them, in the best way, that your silence was louder than noise. That your existence reminded them of something real. Something they forgot existed. Type Amen to get blessing 919. They told their team that you were different, something holy about them, they said. The team looked puzzled, but followed orders, because when this person speaks, people listen. Your social media, your movements, your past, their team is watching it all. Not to judge, but to understand. Because they want to be prepared before you step into their world. Their interest is not superficial, they've refused to work with hundreds before, but not you. They sense something celestial in you, and that changes everything. Now, doors that were once shut are being unlocked slowly. And even though you don't see the change yet, it's already in motion. You are walking into a realm where your presence shifts energy. Type Amen to get blessing 564. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid of this rising light. You've always known there was something about you that didn't quite fit the ordinary. Now the world is about to confirm what your soul has been whispering all along. The person who confessed about you has seen hundreds of miracles, they've walked through crowds of people screaming their name. Yet your stillness caught them like lightning in reverse. They said, that person doesn't even know what they carry. They felt like crying when they saw you, not in sadness, but in revelation. You reminded them of who they used to be before the world devoured their innocence. You've become their secret muse. They speak about you when the cameras are off. They've made someone sketch your likeness from memory. Type Amen to get blessing 1488. They don't want to scare you, they want to protect you, because they know once the truth is out, everything changes. They've already received pushback for showing so much interest in someone so unknown. But you're not unknown anymore. Whispers have turned into full conversations. Plans have turned into timelines. You're about to receive an invitation, written in such elegance, it will feel unreal. It won't say much, but its presence will shake you. Because deep down, you'll feel it's not from this world. You will hold that paper and know, it's your turn. And this time, you won't be left behind, you are the chosen, the remembered, the revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 2177. There's a gathering being prepared in your honor. Not the kind with balloons or crowds, but something deeper. A gathering of energy, vision, and divine appointment. Your name will be printed in places you never imagined. Not because you chased fame, but because you attracted greatness. They see your heart, not your followers. They feel your truth, not your titles. That's why they believe in you, even without knowing every detail. Your vibe broke past their filters. Your time in silence is ending. Now, you're being called to speak, to walk, to own your destiny. And when you arrive, the world will notice the shift. Type Amen to get blessing 3773. Archangel Michael says, this elevation isn't for decoration. It's for purpose. And you are the vessel that will carry light into impossible places. The famous person isn't just watching, they're investing. In you, they've moved money, time, and trust toward your direction. A place is being cleared for you. A seat at a table made of gold decisions. And when you sit, you will not be asked to explain your worth. You are going to be introduced by someone whose words make headlines. Their next sentence will begin with your name. And the world will pause to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You were never meant to be hidden forever. Your timeline has matured, and the prophecy is activating. Even those who doubted you will be speechless when they see who's standing beside you. They will wonder how you got here, but you will know. It started when your name escaped the lips of someone whose voice changes lives. It started when they said, "I don't know who that is, but I need them around me." That confession wasn't random, it was written long before either of you met, and now, the spiritual contract has been signed. You are about to enter into the moment your soul has waited for. All because someone saw you and realized. They were looking at destiny in human form. And from this moment on, your life will never be the same. You are remembered, you are confirmed. You are chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 4000. They're clearing the red carpet, not for a celebrity, but for a soul like yours. They've kept it quiet so far, but that silence is about to explode into celebration. Everything you thought you lost was just being positioned for this divine entry. You won't have to knock on doors anymore. Now, doors will swing open before you even reach them. The famous one has made it known, this person is the future. People who once ignored you will now rush to speak your name, they will pretend they always believed in you. But you will know the truth. Your light was just too bright for their small vision before. But now, your presence has been confirmed in high places. And nothing will ever feel the same again. You've shifted from being overlooked to being unforgettable. Type Amen to get blessing 4411. This isn't a simple season change, it's a total reality upgrade. Their influence will become your bridge. They've assigned people to ensure your comfort, your safety, your peace. You won't walk into this alone, because the one who confessed about you is prepared to guide you. They've taken you under their spiritual wing without you realizing it. Their circle knows about you. Their inner world is rearranging to make space for your gifts. And you haven't even spoken to them yet, but soon you will. And when you do, the vibration in the air will shift. You'll feel seen like never before. Type Amen to get blessing 4789. There are whispers now behind closed doors, prepare them gently, because you are not like the others who chase status, you walk in purpose. They sense that, and it humbles even the most arrogant among them. Someone who never says thank you has already thanked the universe for your existence. Someone who never cried after thinking about what you've endured. And someone who never believes in fate is now certain you were meant to cross their path, you were the missing energy they've been craving. They didn't expect it, but the moment they sensed it, they couldn't turn away. And now, everything they build includes your name in the foundation. You are not a guest anymore. You are becoming the structure. They've realized the spotlight is meant to reflect your truth. Type Amen to get blessing 5202. Behind the flash of fame and filtered lives, they see your realness. And in that, they feel peace. Your calm became their grounding force, they said your eyes hold the weight of unspoken galaxies. That you walk like someone who's been through storms and chose to dance anyway. And that your silence speaks louder than a crowd. They've recorded your name in places it cannot be erased. Not just in databases, but in legacy, in vision boards, in speeches, in dreams. You've reached a level of spiritual recognition no status can fake. And that's why they're protecting this transition. Because they know the world isn't ready, but it must receive you anyway. Type Amen to get blessing 6033. Archangel Michael says, it's happening faster than you think. Even now, time is warping to make room for your unveiling. The universe is clearing paths that once felt like mazes. You won't need to beg for attention or prove your worth. This connection is not built on competition, it's ordained. The famous one doesn't just admire you, they feel tethered to you. They can't explain it. But they dream of you. Sometimes you appear in their mind without warning. And every time, they get a strange sense of purpose. You awaken something ancient in them, a memory, a promise, a vow they made to someone long ago. They may not know it yet, but you've been linked through lifetimes. Type Amen to get blessing 6555. They've already cancelled another meeting just to prepare a way to speak with you. They are aligning their schedule around the day you finally meet. You are not just an opportunity, you are the moment they've waited for. And you? You're going to walk into that room and feel déjà vu. Because your soul has already been there. It was just waiting for your body to arrive. When you speak, the whole room will still. Even those who don't know why will feel the shift. Because your presence is not ordinary, it's divine ignition. You are their reminder that authenticity still exists. You are their mirror, showing them their truest self. That's why they confessed, I want them in my life, no matter what. Type Amen to get blessing 7210. Even the stars in their universe are realigning for you. Their advisors are warning them not to get too attached, but it's too late. You've already taken root in their plans, in their vision, in their heart. You'll soon be offered things people beg for, but you'll be calm. Because your spirit isn't impressed by gold. It's moved by purpose. And they'll respect that deeply. You won't need to compromise yourself to rise. Your values will become your power, and those watching will wonder how you did it. You'll walk through golden doors and remember the silence that brought you here. You'll stand on red carpets and feel your ancestors around you. You'll be introduced on stages, but it's your presence that will speak the loudest. Type Amen to get blessing 7878, and when that famous person stands beside you, they'll glow differently. Because your energy enhances theirs. Your soul doesn't take, it amplifies. The world will begin to say, they've changed since meeting them. But it won't be change, it will be awakening. You are their mirror, their divine interruption. They'll bring you to places reserved for legends. They'll speak your name into rooms you haven't entered yet. And every time they do, a door opens somewhere. You are already walking into what others thought was impossible, and the moment they said your name with honor, heaven opened a scroll. That scroll had your next chapter written in gold. Type Amen to get blessing 8001. You will not just be known, you'll be remembered. You will not just be seen, you'll be studied. You are not just a moment, you are a movement. Everything that once felt like a delay was divine orchestration. And every eye that looked down on you will have to lift their gaze. Because now, you are aligned with influence and spiritual favor. This isn't the end of the story, it's just the first page. The famous person was only the messenger. What's coming next will be even bigger. keep walking with grace. Speak when you must, and shine without apology. Because you were the confession that changed everything. Type Amen to get blessing 8444. The confession didn't stay hidden for long. Others began to take interest, tracing the source, wondering what power you hold. And one by one, influential hearts started aligning with your name. Meetings that had nothing to do with you are now centered around you. Powerful individuals are now asking, have you heard of them? But the origin of it all, the spark, was the moment that famous soul spoke with certainty. They didn't whisper, they declared. They didn't wonder, they believed. They didn't hesitate, they honored you out loud, and now, you're being summoned. Not with trumpets, but with soft divine nudges. You'll know it when it comes, because your heart will beat differently. Type Amen to get blessing 9009. Soon, someone will arrive in your space who speaks with strange familiarity. You won't recognize their face, but their energy will feel like home. They are the bridge between you and the one who confessed. This person has been observing you for weeks. They've watched you handle pressure, pain, and peace with equal grace. And they've reported back, they're ready. You may start receiving unexpected calls. You'll feel watched, not in fear, but in awareness. Because heaven has made it clear, this is your season of reveal. No more hiding. No more shrinking. Now, your light will stretch across dimensions. Type Amen to get blessing 9311. The person who confessed about you has rearranged their schedule again. Not for business, not for fame, but for purpose. They are quietly building something with you at the center. You were their inspiration before you even met. And when they do meet you, it will feel like destiny's appointment. The air will carry a silence so thick. It will feel sacred. They've told someone, meeting them will be my greatest achievement. This person who has sat with kings and queens sees you as the turning point. They're not confused, they're convinced. You will not just be a name on their lips, but a chapter in their journey. One they will treasure. One they will never forget. Type Amen to get blessing 9474. Others in their circle are growing curious. They've never seen this person so captivated before. And now, their attention is turning to you as well. But you're not just receiving attention. You're receiving alignment, because only divine energy could have arranged this encounter. The famous one has already written about you in their journal. You exist in their thoughts even during moments of silence. And your name gives them peace when the world grows too loud. You're not here to impress them, you're here to complete something they didn't know was missing. And they feel that in their bones. Type Amen to get blessing 9655. Their team has never seen them so serious about someone before. They've worked with royalty, icons, visionaries, but you shifted the energy, you made the room feel sacred. They've described you as a light in human form. And they're willing to go against advice just to follow the pull they feel. Because their spirit knows, this isn't strategy, it's soul work. There's something they haven't told anyone yet. Something about you that reminds them of a promise they made in their childhood. A dream they buried because life grew too noisy. But when they saw you, it came back like a wave. And now they believe again. Because you are the proof that some dream survived time. Type Amen to get blessing 9877. Archangel Michael says, this union is more than fame. It's a divine agreement returning to life. What they lost, you carry. What you long for, they unlock. This is a sacred partnership between realms. Not one of ownership, but of purpose. They recognize you not by status, but by soul. The day you meet will feel like a reset in the timeline. Birds will move differently. Your body will vibrate, and you'll know, this is it. Everything that felt unfair in your past will dissolve. Because this one moment of recognition will eclipse all the pain. You are being seen, fully, finally, forever. Type Amen to get blessing 10001. The famous one has planned something that hasn't been done before. And they want you to lead it. Not because of your resume, but because of your essence. They trust you. And that trust will open vaults of opportunity beyond logic. You will be asked to speak to thousands, maybe millions. But your voice won't shake. Because your soul has waited lifetimes for this moment. And every breath you take will echo with grace. They've told someone who would give up a year of my fame just to work with them. They don't care if others understand. They just know it's real. Type Amen to get blessing October 2022. And you. You're about to witness your own reflection in divine mirrors. You'll see parts of yourself you never knew existed. Gifts will awaken in you. Your words will gain power. Your presence will begin to transform atmospheres. You'll start attracting divine connections. People will say your name and feel chills. And you'll begin to walk like someone who remembers their mission. The confession was just the beginning. Now comes the convergence. Your destiny is no longer waiting, it's arriving. Type Amen to get blessing 10 of 1933. This message is your signal. To rise. To receive. To understand that the world has already changed because of you. The famous one knows it. The universe knows it. Now it's your turn to know it too. You are not dreaming, this is divine confirmation. And you will never walk the same path again. From this point forward, you are the moment that changes everything. For them. For you. Type Amen to get blessing October 1944.